Hello, welcome you all to my Acanthaceae learning channel. In this session, I will be discussing NEET questions, and the topic is anatomy and morphology of plants. You first subscribe and like my channel for more updates. First question: a unipinnate compound leaf can be differentiated from a branch having simple leaf by presence of terminal buds in the compound leaf, absence of veins in the leaflet, presence of buds in the axils of leaflet, presence of buds in the axils of leaf. Here the answer is presence of buds in the axils of the leaf. Fourth one is the leaves are divided into two types: simple and compound. Simple leaf, it has a single leaflet with a bud at the base of the leaf stem, a leaf with an undivided blade. And compound, a leaf with more than one blade. The blade is divided, forming leaflets. There are two main types of compound leaves. One is pinnate, other is palmate. This is a simple leaf and this is a compound leaf. One is pinnately compound, another is palmately compound. There are two main types of compound leaves, pinnate and palmate. Pinnate compound leaves have leaflet that occurs in succession along a rachis, leaves arranged in a single row on each side of common rachis. And the example is Acacia. This pinnate compound leaves is further divided into unipinnate, bipinnate or tripinnate. In unipinnate, single leaflets are present on rachis in opposite fashion. Example of unipinnate leaf is Zadiracta indica. Next is bipinnate. Bipinnate, single leaflets of the unipinnate leaf get replaced by the unipinnate leaves themselves, and then they becomes bipinnate leaves. Example is Mimosa pudica. Tripinnate leaf, they are replaced by the bipinnate leaves, and they are called as tripinnate. An example is Moringa oleifera. Another compound leaf is palmate. Its leaflets are borne at the tip of the rachis. Next question. The layer of cells outside the phloem meant for giving rise to root branches is called as Cambium, carpus, endodermis, pericycle. Here the root branches rise from pericycle. There is a diagram, you can see a pericycle over here, and this pericycle gives rise to root branch. This pericycle is composed of parenchyma or sclerenchyma cell, or even both. Lateral branches and phylogen arise from this pericycle. Next question. Which of the following fruits develop from bicarpellary syncarpous ovary with false septum? Siliqua, acne, capsule, all of the above. Here the answer is siliqua. Siliqua is composed of two carpels. Siliqua develops from bicarpellary syncarpous ovary and it has false septum. This fruit has two fused carpels. When the length being more than 3 times the width, it is called as siliqua, and when the length is less than 3 times the width of the dried fruit, it is referred as silicle. The outer wall of the ovary usually separate when ripe, and it leaves persistent partition called as reticulum. This belongs to Brassicaceae family. Some species that are closely related to plants with true silicae have fruits with similar structure that do not open when ripe. These are called as indehiscent silices. Next question. Which of the following is phylogenetically most advanced of dicotyledonous family? Acanthaceae, Scrophulariaceae, Compositae and Apeliferae. Here the answer is Compositae. In Compositae, they are of 3 types: Gamopetalae, Inferiae and Astralaes. In Gamopetalae, petals are fused. In Inferiae, ovary is inferior and there are equal numbers of stamens and petals. In Astralaes, stamens are epipetalous with one locule and one ovule. This Compositae occupies the highest position in the vegetable kingdom because the family members have very efficient adaptation for survival on land and thus are called as phylogenetically most advanced. Next question. The xylem which has protoxylem is inside and metaxylem outside is known as endarch, mesoarch, exarch, none of the above. Here in endarch, protoxylem is inside and metaxylem is outside. There are 3 types of xylem: endarch, exarch and mesoarch. In endarch, protoxylem is the innermost and metaxylem is outside. In exarch condition, protoxylem is from the outermost. Here you can see that protoxylem is inside and metaxylem is outside. This is endarch condition. Second one, protoxylem is outside and metaxylem is inside. This is exarch condition. And third is mesoarch condition. Mesoarch condition, development of protoxylem from the center as well as periphery, in which younger cells surround the old cell. This is the mesoarch condition. Next question. Zigzag development of flowers of inflorescence axis is Cythium, capitulum, helicoid sign, scorpoid sign. So When the zigzag development is seen, it is of scorpoid sign. Fourth one is the answer. This is the zigzag pattern. This is scorpoid sign. Xylem is one of the specialized pseudanthia, that is false flower. Another one is capitulum. Capitulum is surrounded by involucre of bracts and gives an appearance of a single flower, that is sunflower family. This is capitulum. This one is cythium. The part of seed which grows and develops into shoots on germination is radical, plumule, cotyledon, ovule. Part of seed that grows and develop into shoot, that is plumule. Second one is the answer. The radicle is the first part of seedling that emerges from seed. A radicle forms the embryonic root and it grows downward. Plumule is the young shoot, and cotyledon, it may become as embryonic first leaf of the seedling. That's all for today. Please subscribe and like our video for more updates. You can visit our website neet.eduinfy.com or cbse.eduinfy.com for more questions. Thanks.